Hey babes, welcome back to my channel. Happy New Year. This is my first video of 2018 and I am so excited. I hope you all had the best holiday season with your loved ones, Christmas, New Year's, or whatever it is that you celebrated. In today's video, I'm going to show you guys my favorite products of 2017 and I'm going to tell you guys why I loved each and every one of them. It's probably going to be a little bit of a longer video. Thank you all for watching and let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to start with this Eminence Organic Skincare product. This is the Strawberry Rhubarb Dermafoliant with lactic acid. It's gentle enough to where you can use it every single day, and it comes out as powder, and then you put in a little bit of water into the palm of your hand along with the powder, and it turns into like a paste. And like I said, you can use it every single day so your skin is always squeaky clean. Next up is this Embryolisse Emulsion Hydra Matte. This is great for oily skin. It keeps my oils at bay. Anyone who is on the oily side, I totally recommend this stuff. And I only use it when I'm gonna wear makeup. And since we're talking about skincare, I'm gonna go ahead and mention this Farsali Unicorn Essence. I use this as a serum if I don't wear makeup, and if I do wear makeup, I'll apply this before my primer. Next up on my list is foundations, and I cannot just choose one foundation. I don't know why this year was like the year of foundations. I tried out so many different foundations and I had to narrow it down to these three. This is the Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk. This I love for like a more natural makeup look. It just looks so flawless. If you haven't not tried this, I suggest you go out and try this. So this is for my more dry skin people, or even if you're oily, just make sure you use like a good primer and you're good to go. And next up is the Huda Beauty #Full Filter High Coverage Cream Foundation. It's so full coverage, so whenever I would need like a more full coverage look, this is my go-to. And I need to get like a lighter foundation for like right now. I'm a little bit more pale since we are in the winter time, but nonetheless, it's so good. It had to make it in my top 3 because I am obsessed with this foundation. And last but certainly not least is my YSL All Hours foundation. It says it's to up to 24-hour wear, flawless matte, full coverage, oil free. This is full coverage and oil free. I'm not sure about the 24-hour wear though. I haven't worn it that long, but this feels like if you have nothing on your skin. It's so good. And next up is my powder foundation, and I have to give it to none other than the MAC Studio Fix. It is yellow enough for me because I have really yellow skin tone. It's full coverage, and even if you wear like a full coverage foundation, sometimes you just want that extra flawless looking skin, and this achieves just that. And you all thought I forgot about my Laura Mercier powder. I didn't. You can see it's all jacked up. The little thing is broken and like there's nothing inside. I love it for baking under the eyes, or like cleaning up my contour, applying it on my forehead where I get more oily. And I'm actually wanting to try some different powders for 2018 because why not, right? So if you guys have any recommendations, please leave them down below. I've been using this stuff for like 2 years already. I'm so in love, but I know there's other stuff. You guys, oh my gosh. This bad boy right here is so good. Like, I cannot explain my love for this palette. I recently purchased this in November, but it made it to my like 2017 favorites because it is that good. If you are looking for cream products to highlight and contour with, powder products to contour and highlight with, this is your palette right here. I mean, the bronzing shade is not too orange. It's perfect. This really highlights your under eyes. And then these, they're so smooth and pigmented. You literally have to pick up like this much and you can contour and highlight your whole face. I haven't really tried these, but just these 4 make the palette worth it. This is amazing. This is amazing. End of story. Next up, we're moving along quicker than I thought. This is the Too Faced Papa Don't Peach Blush. Can I just tell you, it just gives you an overall peach glow. I mean, what else can you ask for? Can you guess what's next? My highlighter. If you want a subtle glow, you can get a subtle glow. If you want a bomb glow, this is totally it too. So this is the Laura Geller Gilded Honey, and I highly recommend getting this one. Setting sprays are next, and this is the MAC Prep and Prime Fix Plus. I use it more to like melt everything into my skin. The Tatcha Dewy Skin Mist is great as well, but it's not very practical for oily skin people. You have to spray like certain distance from your face, and it's more expensive. So I would say the MAC Prep and Prime Fix Plus has topped that one. And then the other spray that I wanted to talk about is the Makeup Forever Mist and Fix 02. This is holy grail, holy grail. I will not leave the house without setting my face with this finishing spray. It's so bomb, like you need it in your life yesterday. That's how good it is. Now we're moving on to the eyes. My favorite products, hands down, would have to be the Dip Brow from Anastasia, and I use mine in dark brown with even with my blonde hair because my roots are a little bit more dark. I don't know if you guys know this, but I have like no eyebrows whatsoever. Like if you look at one of my older videos, I think it was the challenge that I did with my sister. I have no eyebrows, and this will fill it in, and I'll set them with this 24-hour brow setter from Benefit Cosmetics. I used to use the Anastasia one, but this one is like super glue. This one will actually glue your eyebrows down. And the other one is a little bit, how do you say it? Like less strong. So if you have really like hard to control eyebrows, I suggest this one from Benefit. So I'm just like picking products as I go. And next up is the NARS Creamy Concealer. I use this to carve out my eyebrows. I use this to conceal and to highlight, and I'm in the shade Custard most of the time. I don't think I ever really go lighter or darker. I've been really wanting to try their soft matte concealers, the ones in the little pots. For now, this is my 2017 favorite concealer. You can use it with minimal makeup, and you can also build it up, you know, if you're wanting a little bit more coverage. And the Tarte Shape Tape, I find it too full coverage sometimes. So this will beat the Tarte Shape Tape in my opinion. I love this one. The shade, everything is just so perfect. For eyeshadow primer, I have been loving this Too Faced Shadow Insurance 24-hour anti-crease eyeshadow primer. If you have dry eyelids, oily eyelids, I feel like it works for anyone. It makes your eyeshadow not crease at all. I don't know, it's just good. And for the actual eyeshadow, this was the hardest makeup product to like come to a conclusion for, because I'm obsessed with eyeshadow palettes. Like that is my favorite thing, and I try to cut down a little bit in 2017, but my favorite one would have to go to the Tartelette in Bloom. That's what I'm wearing on my eyes today, and with the ColourPop shadow. This palette is so good for my beginners and for my dramatic people, for anyone who's wanting to do eyeshadow. This is great because it has like a setting color if you like to set your makeup with that light shade. It has transition shades, it has outer V shades, crease shades if you want to do like a smoky eye, or even for the lid, these would look great. It has a shimmer for the inner corner or for the lid, and it has this brown shade. I like to mix these two, and it's just like overall great palette. I was also gonna say the Mario and Anastasia Beverly Hills Master Palette. That one's so good, but unfortunately they don't have it anymore. Also the Modern Renaissance I know is a great one, but I feel like this one's just more practical for everyday person. Next up are my eyeliners. This is the Black Track from MAC. This, I use it for myself, for my clients, for literally anyone that I do makeup on. I always recommend this stuff because it stays on all day. It does not run at all. And it's just easy to work with. I use it with a teeny tiny Sigma brush, and it's like I can make the sharpest swing. I used to use it for my waterline before I started using this Urban Decay version eye pencil that Mario recommended. This one's just a little bit easier to do in the waterline, but these two together, dynamic duo. Next up is my favorite eyelash glue. A lot of people ask me what I use. This is it, the House of Lashes eyelash adhesive in dark and clear, I think they are. This stuff does not stink like the fish. It dries super quick. This is like super glue for your eyelashes. And my favorite pair of eyelashes, Lily Lashes, takes that spot. My favorite ones this year is Makeup by Samuel. I have more like smaller eyes. When I wear makeup, you can't really tell, but when I don't wear makeup, I have more of a smaller eyes. So I like these because they like flare out at the end. If you're looking straight forward, you can still see your eyeshadow, but it still gives you that dramatic effect. So Makeup by Samuel, Lily Lashes, bomb diggity. The Natasha Denona Black is Black matte eyeshadow. This is how it looks. Look at how big that pan size is. Like, that's huge. This will probably last you from now until you're 80, honestly. It's so big. It's so black. I love this stuff because when I'm doing eyeshadow on my clients, I like to do the eyes first, right? But sometimes that setting that inner lash line, because I like to set it with black eyeshadow so it can last all night. And sometimes it'll go like down here. Oh my gosh, that's so annoying, don't you think? Like when you're done with all your makeup and all you did was set that waterline, and then it just smudges onto here, and it'll take 30 minutes just to remove that. And I'm like, oh my gosh. Well, I can't take 30 minutes for clients because they're in a rush. This has saved my life from mistakes like that I don't want happening. I'll show you guys. Look, I'm pressing it in there. No fallout. Like, how much better can that get? Here are my favorite lip products of 2017. To no surprise, they're nudes. I need to get more out of my comfort zone. This is the Huda Beauty Liquid Matte Lipstick, and it's actually what I have on today. It stays on through whatever you eat. You can be talking and talking and talking like I'm doing in this video, and it will not come off. So this is in the shade Venus. It's long wearing, doesn't feel heavy on the lips, it won't crack, bomb.com. My favorite lip liner has to be a MAC one, of course, because I'm obsessed with MAC lip liners. This is MAC Strip Down. You can tell the packaging is not that great anymore. I don't know if you can see it or not. Like, look at how bad that is. Like, I'm ashamed of myself. How did it get to that point? When I have a smoky eye, the most smoky dramatic look, I love this. When I'm going out and don't have much makeup, I love this. And this right here is like lip injections in a tube. And the first time that I applied it, I was like, oh my gosh, what is this on my lips? Because it was kind of like not painful, but more like, you know, it does hurt your lips. It's a little bit tingly and stuff. But after your second time, your third, and so on and so forth, like you don't even feel it much. It just tingles a little bit, but your lips do look like plump and they look juicy. They look plump, they look juicy, they look fabulous. And it is actually hydrating, and like I said, it's the closest thing to lip injections basically. I can't believe I forgot primer. Like the Farsali Unicorn Essence is kind of like a primer, but my skin has a lot of pores, and I'm sure a lot of people suffer with the same like texture or pores or like acne, whatever it is. If your skin is not smooth, I highly suggest the Professional. This is the like small size that I got as a sample because I literally went through like 2 of the big tubes. So this completes my 2017 makeup favorites. I hope you guys enjoyed. Leave me any video suggestions down below, and next year I hope to have a lot more different products because my New Year's resolution is to just be more adventurous with makeup, try out new things, make more videos. Make sure to subscribe and give this video a big thumbs up, and I will see you all in my next one.